Hi, I'm Don Carr, and this is the Gamechanger Audio Plus Pedal. Think of the Plus as a sustain pedal. How it works is that it constantly records the audio signal from your instrument, so when you press the foot pedal, it captures the most recent audio event, whatever it is, and turns it into a continuous seamless loop. Now there's more to the Plus than capturing audio though. It's got dynamic control via the foot pedal, settings for the attack and decay, a wet-dry blend, a wet-only mode, and an effects loop so you can add effects to the sustain sound only. Also, you can continuously loop from 1 to 5 layers with the single or group switch. Let's look at the controls. There's a blend knob which balances between the sustained and dry signal. The sustain control has 2 functions. In single mode, it affects the quality of the sustained audio. Lower settings will gradually decay and roll off high end, even when you're holding the foot pedal down. Higher settings will sustain evenly as long as you hold the foot pedal, so the sustain knob is a form of dynamic control. In group mode, it decides how many layers will simultaneously sustain from 1 to 5. As you turn the sustain knob, the LED will blink to indicate how many layers will sustain. Rise is the speed of the sustained sound crescendo after you press the foot pedal. Lower settings are faster and higher are slower. Tail is the rate of note decay once you let go of the foot pedal. When the tail is set to maximum, the loops will sustain indefinitely even after the foot pedal is released. The foot pedal is the start, hold, stop, and previous layer erase. When you press down, it activates the loop, but there are a few variables you can introduce. A gradual press will give the smoothest sounding loop. A fast press of the foot pedal can introduce some random artifacts, which can be cool. Pressing all the way down is full volume, halfway is 50%, and each layer can be a different level. A quick full tap erases all layers, and a quick halfway tap erases the previous layer only. There's a single input and 2 outputs. The main out will give you either a mix of wet and dry signal or the wet signal only, depending on how the split mix switch is set on the side of the pedal. The other output has a dual function. It can be a dry-only output, which allows you to separate the wet and dry signals, or it can be used for the optional Footswitch. The Footswitch allows you to switch to wet-only mode instantly and still use a 2-output setup. The dual outputs are great for clarity and separation, like for example if you want to use a distorted amp for your dry guitar and a clean amp for the wet side, having the dual outputs makes that really simple. There's an effects loop which allows you to add effects to the wet or sustained signal only. That's really useful in a single output setup. The Plus pedal invites experimentation. I've only scratched the surface of what you can do with it, so have fun and use your imagination. Thanks for checking out the Gamechanger Audio Plus pedal with me. If you have any questions about this or any other Gamechanger audio product, make sure to contact your Sweetwater sales engineer or check us out online at sweetwater.com. Thanks.